So apparently critics hate this movie. Yeah, big shocker there. But anyway, I have to have an opinion, no matter how late the video is. Well, I think it's like what, like 2 weeks late now? Sorry, I haven't been in the mood to make videos. So I'm just gonna give you my opinion on the movie and go about my day. But don't worry, my opinions are gonna kill this movie. I'm just gonna hurt it really, really bad. Suicide Squad. So Suicide Squad is the third film in the whole Warner Bros. DC cinematic universe. It stars a group of villains, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Captain Boomerang, El Diablo, and supposedly supposed to be Enchantress, and Slipknot, whoever that guy is. And it's all being run by Amanda Waller. So if I'm being honest, I was anticipating this movie a little bit more than Batman vs Superman. Trailers for the movie look a little bit more fun than Batman vs Superman. The tone looked a little bit better and looked more enjoyable. And plus, Will Smith will always get my butt in the seat. So, that's a plus. And with the somewhat disappointment of Batman vs Superman, I got kind of nervous. But after seeing the film, I could say this at least. I think Warner Bros. Is learning from their mistakes. But with all joking aside, I kind of did enjoy this movie. It's a fun little ride. It's stupid. Not a lot of stuff make any sense. But it was the fun in this movie that I had, which it was overlook those small details. Well, not small, but I was just having too much fun to pay attention to any of the flaws. Which there are, but I'll get to that in a minute. First, let's start with the positives. Let's just point out the obvious and say that Will Smith is the best part of this movie. Well, at least one of them. He just kills his role as Deadshot. He comes in, put that mask on like, two times. That's gonna piss you off your fan nerve. And he just owns this role. He just showing him just blasting faceless people, just boom, boom, dead, dead. And he just never misses. It's just so fun to see that happen. Margot Robbie is playing Harley Quinn, and this is the first on-screen portrayal in real life of Harley Quinn. And for the most part, she set the bar pretty high. She did a pretty good job with it. She nailed the craziness, the sporadicness, and the whole insane personality of Harley Quinn's character. But I can't go any further without mentioning Amanda Waller. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, perfect casting. Like there has never been a more perfect casting ever. I mean, this is a beast. Hugh Jackman of Wolverine. It really does. She stepped into the role, completely took it over, and it was a joy to see her just getting work. I'd love to see her get more work. It's great to see that. Also, there's Jared Leto's Joker. Now, him kind of a mixed bag, because, yeah, this is very, very different and something we had never seen before. At the same time, we don't see a lot of him in the movie, so it's really hard to gauge his performance. You know what, to sum it up, I'm just going to use this quote for The Dark Knight. Here we go. While his role was small, there's room for aggressive expansion. Yeah, that basically sums up his part in this movie. It was small, but I see potential in what he had to do. And what really hooked me was this movie is surprisingly funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like, they had like a lot of one-liners in here. Will Smith has a couple of them. Harley Quinn's hilarious in this one. And no one also surprised me? Jai Courtney. He's hilarious in this movie. He plays Captain Boomerang, and he just really goes for it. He was having a ball of a time playing this character. And there are some fun action set pieces in here. Like just a bunch of scenes of Will Smith shooting people and Margot Robbie just hitting people with a bat and just shooting people with this big old magnum that she has, which kind of fits. I feel like something what Harley Quinn would use is a big old magnum revolver. Just click, boom. So some of the positives, overall, fun. And now the negatives. In my positives, I said there were some fun action set pieces, which I stand by that. But one of my first negatives, I think I gotta say this. Warner Brothers, stop shooting action scenes in the dark. I mean, just stop it. You like you have some good stuff work going on here. Let me see it. Stop trying to hide it in the shadows and fog and just stupid crap. Let me see what's going on. But by far, one of the worst elements of this movie is the villain, Enchantress. She is worthless. She is next to worthless. She should not be in this movie. She should not be the villain. And no one, speaking of her being the villain, this story doesn't match the reason for the Suicide Squad being formed. It doesn't make any sense that they would be forced to fight the supernatural being that they are underqualified to handle. These are a bunch of guys with guns, bats, and boomerangs. What they have in business fighting a freaking witch. And like I said about the Joker, he's hardly in this movie. I was looking so forward to see his performance, and they cut it out. I know there's more in there, but they cut it from the trailer, just like cut, and just left it in the cutting room floor. I mean, part of me is hoping there is a 3-hour cut, but at the same time, if they're gonna keep releasing 3-hour cuts of their movies, they gotta learn to stop cutting their movies so short. Let people see the finished product fully. Don't try to put your unfinished product in movies and then sell the complete product on DVD. That crap only works once, and we're not gonna be fooled again. Well, I might. I'm not that smart. Earlier in this movie, they set up like the romance between the character named Rick Flag and friggin' Enchantress, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's just so stupid. It doesn't work. It doesn't freaking work. Why put it in the movie? Just why? I don't care that they're gonna get together, that something gonna happen. I just don't care. Leave down the cutting room floor. This one isn't a big negative, but it's a kind of disappointment for me because personally, one of the characters I'm looking forward to seeing the most was Killer Croc. He's like one of my favorite characters in the DC Cinematic Universe. He's one of my favorite villains. Simply because I kind of relate to him a little bit because I kind of feel like an outsider growing up because I had like the skin condition, eczema. I had it growing up. Kids picked at me a little bit. So then we heard about Killer Croc, who basically just giant reptile looking guy who got a bunch of scales on his skin. He's like 10 feet tall with super strength. I always wanted to be him so I could, kind of feel like I had a cute to feel like an outsider. And just because I was scared of crap of people who picked on me. And honestly, he doesn't get much time to shine. I mean, he just basically stay in the background looking menacing, which the guy playing him did a pretty good job, looking menacing. And the makeup on him was pretty good. I didn't mention that. But he doesn't have hardly anything to say. And while, yes, he does have some funny one-liners here and there, it's so scarce that it doesn't really matter because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add to anything. He just still just a guy standing in the background looking green. And there are some weird editing choices, like especially with the Joker or Harley Quinn. And I'm pretty sure they did that just to show the insanity part of it, like show their mind is out of whack. So every time they go it's like a rage mode, and it's just so jarring. No. So to recap the negatives, it just has a lot of flaws. Editing, characters weren't fleshed out enough. Story doesn't make any sense most of the time. And, Killer Croc disappointed me. Didn't get to see a lot of him or the Joker. But overall, I still really enjoyed this movie. I recommend it entirely because I've seen the movie twice and I love it both times. I see the flaws, but I see the good more. I think the good outweigh the flaws in this movie. So I can say, go see this movie. Full price or matinee, I don't care. I recommend it. It's still in theaters. It's still doing good at the box office. Which means that DC doesn't care what the critics say. They just, if the critics hate, let them hate. But watch the money pile up. And they just... It's like I keep going on freaking Facebook and seeing posts that say, what does Suicide Squad mean for the future of this DCU? It means they're learning from something. They're at least trying to be, funner, a little bit more lighter than before. They're learning. Calm down, they're not going anywhere. But anyways, this is just my opinion. That don't mean a goddamn thing. So tell me what you thought. Like this video, comment, share it. If you're going to do all of that, which you're probably not going to do. I take no offense to it. Thanks for watching if you're watching. And peace.